Convos with Ma is available on Spotify, iTunes, or wherever you listen to podcasts. Join us on Substack, convoswithma.com. Tell a friend.
This is Convos with Mom. My name is Aaron Atadero. There's my co-host over there, Miss Bertie May Allison. We are here to give you the 10 most interesting things that happened on this day in history. It is July 31st, 2026.
Good morning. July 21st, 31st.
You can't help yourself, huh?
Oh.
It's all right. You can talk if you want. You can talk during that if you want to, Ma.
Sorry.
You give the girl a microphone, she can't shut up, huh?
So sorry.
No, there's nothing to be sorry about. Good morning, Bertie May.
Good morning, Aaron.
It is, remember, July the 31st.
It is July 31st.
It's not really, but it'll be at tomorrow.
Yeah, but you were not going to say that on the air.
Oh, I just did. Oh, man. Behind the curtain, the magic's gone already.
Oh, darn.
Anyway,
Take it away.
This is Combos with Mom. We're going to share with you the 10 most interesting things that happened on this day. We're doing this 3 times a week if you can stomach us and if we can stomach doing it. But, you know, no promises, but I'm trying to get one out every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. You okay with that, Bertie May?
What's the stomach? It's just talking.
It is just talking, but have you ever hung out with us for more than an hour?
Yeah, every day.
How do you do it? How do you do it?
It's not hard.
Are you ready for our first topic? There are 10 of them. I'm just going to go over the top of them so people might know about it. We're going to talk about Jimmy Hoffa. We're going to talk about Black Tot Day, Jack the Ripper, the Blair Witch Project, Jim Reeves. You know Jim Reeves?
I do. Superman.
No, that's not Jim Reeves.
Oh, it's not?
And isn't it? Golly, isn't that Jim Reeves?
Oh, I don't know.
I don't know either. Harry Houdini, Ranger 7, the first transcontinental radio broadcast. We also have Antoine de Saint-Exupéry. And lastly, Miss Joan Crawford. There's our 10 topics, Mom.
Oh, I know her.
You do know her. Starting from the top. Number 1, Jimmy Hoffa disappears on this day in 1975. What do you know about Jimmy Hoffa?
I know he was a mob man.
He was a mob man. If there were a Mount Rushmore of unsolved American mysteries, Jimmy Hoffa would have his own mountain. The powerful Teamsters boss vanished after leaving to meet 2 alleged mob figures for lunch. He was never seen again. 50 years later, people are still digging up backyards, pouring concrete, and swearing they know where he's buried.
Well, maybe it was like he walked into a building like someone recently in our past and just never walked out again.
Sure, but do you remember the Geraldo special?
I remember Geraldo.
Remember the special he had? We're going to finally going to find Jimmy Hoffa's body?
Yeah.
And then it was just an empty room with dirt.
Yeah, well, that might have been his ashes.
I think he really thought he was going to find him.
Well, he thought he was going to find a lot of things.
Hey, don't you think Jimmy Hoffa was a gangster? Can we just say, how many gangsters just disappeared off the earth?
That I don't know.
He's probably swimming with the fishes, Ma.
Yeah.
Or fish food from many years ago.
Probably. Or maybe he's like the guy that they found in San Diego who has been hiding there for years.
That's true. Whitey Bulger.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was there but he wasn't. He disappeared intentionally. Maybe Hoffa
Jimmy Hoffa did too.
Maybe he's living in like Korea.
Yeah, true.
His name is like Yum Yum.
On one of those 4 little islands that nobody visits because of the animals.
Yeah, he's in Korea going like, I'll have the Korean chicken with the cheese on it.
That's right. You never know.
If Hoffa disappeared today, would modern technology have solved the case within a week, do you think?
Probably yes, because somebody had to do their DNA thing when they would have found him.
You think the DNA would have? What about all the people that are still missing today?
Oh, if they looked hard enough, they could find him. They're just probably not important enough to look for.
It's a very cynical answer. I appreciate it. Very good, Ma. Yeah. I also agree. If you're not important enough, then you are a memory.
Just cast you away.
You know, people you can't see. My mom just did a Jimmy Hoffa shrug. Hey. All right, number 2, Black Tot Day. This happened in 1970. Do you have any idea what a Black Tot Day is? I didn't.
Maybe a potato that you burnt?
Well, maybe. For more than 3 centuries, British sailors received a daily ration of rum.
Rum.
Yeah. On July 31st, 1970, the Royal Navy decided that perhaps giving alcohol to people operating billion-dollar warships was not the greatest military strategy.
Well, I wouldn't think so.
Sailors held mock funerals for the rum ration, and many genuinely mourned the end of an era. It was one last drink before sobriety settled in.
Wow.
Yeah, they had a daily, like, here's your shot for the day.
Maybe they were all going overboard, so they, weren't manning the ships any longer.
The first time you got a shot of rum, right? If you never had rum, you're like, oh my God, this is maybe a magical moment if you have the taste, as they say.
Well, since I don't drink, the few times that I have tasted, I don't know if it was rum or not.
Well, it depends on the kind of rum. Rum. Oddly enough, they're English people. You think they'd have gin, but they had rum. Maybe because they were sailors. Rum's a very like a Caribbean kind of thing. A sweet
What do
rum.
you put it in?
Rum usually goes with sweet things like pineapple juice, or some people put it in with like Coke and rum. It's like just a sweet alcohol, like a cane sugar alcohol.
What is that pineapple drink?
I don't know. There's a lot of pineapple drinks.
Pineapple juice.
A pina colada?
Pina colada.
Yeah, you can put
is
it
that
in
rum?
Yeah.
Oh, I have tasted that.
But you can't taste it with all that stuff in it.
Well, I liked it.
It marries well, like cheese and meat,
Wouldn't want many of them, but yeah, it didn't taste bad.
But if you got one every day and then one day they just told you, it's over.
Oh, you just cry a while and go on.
I got to buy my own rum now.
Yeah.
How much did the daily rum actually affect life aboard a ship? I mean, you can't go to the liquor store and buy your own.
I'm sure that it affected it a lot because maybe that drink of rum or 2 drinks of rum made them feel less stressed.
Yeah,
so that
totally.
way where they are able to do their jobs.
It was something to look forward to, an award for the day.
You didn't think about the bad things that could happen to you today?
Absolutely. I mean, once you get a habit in you, it's hard to break that habit.
Well, that's true.
You're a had harbor to break, whatever that song is. Right?
I don't have habits, but that's fine.
You do too. I don't have habits, my ass. All right, let's go to number 3, Mom. You know about Jack the Ripper?
I know who he was.
Well, nobody really knows who he was, but he had a From Hell letter in 1888 on this day, July 31st. The Whitechapel murders terrified Victorian London, but one letter took the fear to another level. The infamous From Hell letter arrived with half of a human kidney and a signature claiming to be Jack the Ripper. Whether it was genuine or an elaborate hoax is still debated today, which somehow makes the whole story even creepier.
So he just stole the kidney and ripped it in half so he could send it to someone?
Oh, he ate half. He was hungry.
Oh, okay.
I'm going to send this whole... I'm going to send half this kidney. He's hungry, man. Jack the Ripper's never caught, though.
Yes, I understand that.
But they didn't have DNA or any of the other stuff that you...
Yeah.
Was the letter authentic or just a morbid prank by someone craving attention? Do you think it was even his at all?
I think it was someone craving attention.
Yeah, but when someone who craves attention would want to be caught.
No, I don't think so.
You don't think so? Well, you can't crave attention and be anonymous at the same time.
Well, eventually they probably, after years and years of fooling people, they came forth to say, aha, that was me.
Well, nobody came forth.
Oh, well, then I don't know.
Would Jack the Ripper become a social media celebrity if the crimes happened today?
Oh, anything becomes a social media thing.
Do you hear about it? Yeah, because it would be reported immediately.
The more groovy it is, the more they post.
What?
Groovy.
Groovy.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I think you just made up a word. Groovy. You're like Scooby-Doo, on meth. Say it again.
Groovery.
Number 4, Mom. We're burning through these already. The Blair Witch Project. Do you know this one?
I think I saw the movie.
Yeah. I saw it in the theater at the time. And before any people were still trying to say it was real. Because it's like found documented footage.
I don't remember what the movie was
on
even
this day in 1999, I'll tell you, man, before influencers, before viral TikToks, there was the Blair Witch Project. The filmmakers convinced many people the footage was real, proving that clever marketing could be more powerful than a blockbuster budget. Millions paid to be terrified by shaky cameras and 3 people who really should have packed a map. Well, they did pack a map. They lost the map. Anyway.
I do remember the movie, but I don't know. Those kind of movies just don't stick in my brain.
Well, there was no gore in it at all. There's no blood.
Well, they wanted everybody to believe that there is truly black magic, which there could be.
Yeah, well, black magic. Is there white magic?
That's witches.
Is this a racist thing?
No.
White magic? Black magic?
No, this black magic.
I believe in
means
Latino magic.
Like, ooh, kind of evil stuff.
Watch these beans disappear.
Has nothing to do with race.
I'm entertaining myself. But anyway, this was a popular movie. When I saw it, it was a full packed place. I stood in line with a bunch of other people. We kind of giddily got inside. I mean, I knew it wasn't real, but it did have that vibe. Because
Are you saying you sneaked into the theater?
No.
Oh.
No, I sneaked in with the other people that bought the tickets.
Oh, okay.
On the walls of the theater, as you walked in, were little handprints all over the place, which was an interesting take. Because I had no idea what that meant until you see the movie, and then you see the handprints on the wall at the end. Anyway, it was pretty cool, man.
Well, they made more money by putting all that stuff
What
in
a
there.
great marketing ploy to make it feel like, because it was shot with like a camcorder, and it was shot like on location in a forest, and they went slowly mad.
When I was a teenager, there was this movie. I forget the name of it now. But when you're sitting in your chair and watching it, and the worm or whatever it was comes through the theater, the chairs would all shake.
You talk about the Tingler.
The Tingler.
Yeah, this is a famous. They wired all the seats to give you a shock of some sort.
Which made it more fun.
The Tingler nose, isn't it something like that?
I don't remember.
The worm.
I just remember the chairs would shake.
The chairs would shake. Yeah, there was it was marketing.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was good job though. Good job by them.
I was never so much afraid because
Who's believing this is true though?
You're taught fear. You don't just have fear.
That's not true. You've been born with it.
I don't think so.
You're born with
you're taught fear.
You're born with the need to survive, and that's what fear is.
I disagree that you're born with fear. I'm sorry. Disagree with you.
So what happens to a little baby when they sees an animal, and they go like, ah?
They don't fear that animal unless you teach them to fear that animal.
Disagree.
Okay, we agree to disagree.
I think that you are born with an innate ability to try to survive. This is just what, being alive is. There's something in your brain.
But that's not fear. That's being aware of your surroundings. Not, oh, I am so scared.
Again, you can't see what my mom's doing. But she just did a goblin-like. Do it again with the better voice.
That's okay. Just move on.
All right, almost halfway there, Mom. Jim Reeves. Fatal plane crash. Do you remember his fatal plane crash in 1964?
I don't know. Who was he?
Jim Reeves was one of country music's smoothest voices. Wasn't he the?
Oh, Jim Reeves, the singer.
Yeah, the singer. Wasn't he on the Opie show and Paul? Can I Go Outside? Wasn't that Jim Reeves in that show?
No, that was Jim. What was his name? Golly.
No, go. That wasn't Jim Reeves?
No, that was not Jim Reeves.
All right. Jim Reeves was one of country music's smoothest voices when his private plane disappeared during a storm. His death shocked fans around the world, yet his popularity only grew after he was gone. It is one of those rare stories when tragedy and legacy become forever entwined. There's a lot of people that are entertainers that die from plane or helicopter crashes. Wouldn't you agree?
I liked him. He has really good music to do karaoke to. It's easy to follow.
Oh, really?
His music, yeah.
I don't do karaoke, Mom.
Hello, darling.
Is that your karaoke? Wow. I'll have to speed that song up.
It's so good to see you again.
Is that Jim Reeves?
I think so.
Oh, okay. Well, think of all the people that have fallen from the sky. Jim Reeves. Didn't John Denver die in an airplane crash? Also,
I do not know.
The singer, actually, they had just a comedian, Oliver something, just died in a helicopter crash in Argentina. The guitar player from Ozzy's band, Randy Rhoads, died in a helicopter crash.
Well, then don't get in a helicopter.
Think of all the people, like the Big Bopper and other in a plane crash. There's a lot of people that are in the entertainment industry that are dying from falling out of the sky.
Yeah, the basketball player.
Kobe died of a helicopter crash, yeah.
Hey. Stay out of the helicopters, guys.
Stay out. Keep your feet on the ground, huh?
Yeah.
If you can't get there on your 2 feet,
Don't take a helicopter.
don't. I like flying, though. Don't you like flying?
You ever been in a helicopter?
I have.
Oh, not me. Don't want to.
It's been a long time, but I remember being excited. As at this age, I don't think I would want to do it again.
They used to have at the Grand Canyon the helicopter rides, but I never took those.
The helicopter rides? It's
Yeah.
just, it's a tour. It's not a ride.
Well, same thing. You're riding.
Yeah, it's not like, you're in a...
You're going on a ride.
Yes.
Hold your breath.
That's true. All right, Ma, how about we take a break and do an ad or something? No, I don't do that again. I'll do something.
Okay.
Ooh.
Sorry.
Did I yell at you? I'm just going to advertise ourselves real fast. So,
Okay, just do that.
really quickly, Combos with Mom, we were kind of on Facebook and all that stuff quite a bit, but we have pivoted away from all that. So we're still posting on there, but I'm not hanging out there anymore or on Instagram or anything that's related to Meta at all. So what we have now is you can listen to the podcast on YouTube, but it's just an audio version of it. The audio version is available everywhere. So, this is like old school stuff. You can listen to it in your car, in your commute. You can wash the dishes with us in your head. You can go for a walk or go to the gym. The pivot to video style podcasting just seems to be, how many times can you look at somebody yapping their head? Just, you can listen. You don't have to see us talking. So I'm not going to invest in a bunch of cameras and all that. And I'm kind of quit doing the shorts because I don't think it really translates into, it's like two different things. So you can just listen to us on Spotify, iTunes, wherever you podcast. Amazon has a music service. We're on that too. We're on all kinds of stuff. You can go to Substack, convoswithmom.com will lead you directly to our Substack, and you can hang out with us there.
Yes, it'll be fun.
And then you can tell a friend, and, we'll go from there.
Tell a friend.
Tell a friend. Good job, Mom. And we're going to be back into the show. We're halfway done, Mom.
Cool.
Moving right along, huh?
Yes. It's going to get hot soon.
I do like this little... You like that? And it was 1912 when Harry Houdini underwater escaped. Do you remember that?
I remember Houdini.
July 31st, 1912, Harry Houdini knew that escaping change was only half the trick. The other half was making sure the newspapers were there to write about it. His underwater escapes looked like certain death, but they were also brilliant publicity stunts that turned him into one of the world's first international celebrities.
Didn't it also become certain death?
No, it looked like he was upside down in the water with the chains on him. And like, this guy's going to kill himself. And then he ba-da-da, I'm out. Remember
He
that?
didn't die doing that?
No, man.
Oh, I thought he did.
No, he did not. He did die from one of
well.
his stunts, but it was a complication from one of his stunts. I don't know why I know this, but he tried to catch a metal ball shot from a cannon.
And that killed him?
And he died from internal injuries, yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, it wasn't. He did the trick, though. He was like, ta-da, everybody.
Oh, I remember he used to ride the bicycle and fly from one road to the other miles apart.
You can't do that anymore. You remember, just keep to the ground. Don't stop flying.
I know.
But Harry
Should have
Houdini,
got a helicopter.
Even I know who Harry Houdini is, and I haven't been around that long. I mean,
I know who he is.
I know that. I'm saying he was a household name for being a escape artist. It's kind of interesting, isn't it? You don't look interested at all.
Whose household?
Was Houdini a magician who understood marketing or a marketer who happened to do magic?
Probably both.
Probably both. Which modern celebrity most resembles Houdini's talent for self-promotion? I don't know. All of them, I guess.
Oh, I don't know. All those, what do you call them when they go fight for somebody who doesn't want to get a little scratch?
Are you talking about people that have stunt doubles?
The stunt doubles.
Well, that's not because they don't want to get a scratch.
You want to do the part? Do the part.
No, this is insurance. You can't
Don't bring someone in to do it for you.
No, you can't pay somebody $5 million to be part of your movie.
Be tough.
And then have them break their foot because they want to do their own stunt. This is an insurance thing, not because they don't want to get a scratch.
I don't think it's just insurance. I think it's that cute little guy doesn't want to stub his toe.
Wow. That said for somebody who's never been on a set.
Well, No, but if I'm going to do the part, I'm going to do the part.
Well, most people will say don't do that because we're paying a lot of money every day to 70 people. And if you hurt yourself, it shuts it all down and we lose millions of dollars.
They don't pay the stunt guy?
Yeah, but if the stunt guy can't replace him in the scene where he's having sex with some lady, you know.
So if the stunt guy gets hurt, you just sweep him out of the way and
move
get
on to the next
another
stunt guy.
one?
That's exactly right.
Wow.
Wow.
What did you say?
You said
What did you
what?
say?
Good job, Ma. I actually pushed the wrong button, but it ended up being pretty good. Let's go ahead and move back to, where am I on my soundboard here? Is this the
Where
right one?
am I?
How about Ranger 7? You know anything about Ranger 7?
No.
In 1964, it took photographs of the moon.
Oh, really?
NASA desperately needed a win. Ranger 7 slammed into the moon exactly as planned, but not before sending thousands of close-up photographs that transformed lunar exploration. Without that mission, the path to Apollo might have looked very different.
So if it's slammed into the moon, that means it's still there?
Yeah, but not taking pictures anymore. Yeah, so it just took a bunch of pictures as it basically it rocketed to its demise.
When it hit the moon, did a flag pop up?
No flag.
Oh, darn.
We had to stick a human on there to put the flag in.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, but we talked about this last time, but being able to be in space and beating our competition, the Russians, before they started spying on us as we, played with ourselves in the bathroom. We did all the things that we did not want people to look at. But what were they worried about? Why was this such a problem to have other people in space staring at us?
I have no clue.
Right. Well, what would you be worried about personally?
If somebody went to the moon before me?
No. Well, if you're worried about them staring at you, they're spying on us. What in your life is so secretive that this would be a problem?
Nah, I would not worry about it.
There's nothing that you do?
I'd just worry about not having any cheese left.
You're not kicking little dogs or something?
No, the moon's made of cheese, remember?
The moon is made of cheese. I'm sorry. Where is that little... 1 second. Do I have it anywhere? I have it somewhere. 1 second. Let me find it. Is this it? There it is. Sorry, Ma. Go ahead. Say that joke again.
I said the moon is made of cheese, isn't it?
Anyway, that happened in 1964. They were successful failures. I don't think it was supposed to crash.
Crash into the
But it
moon.
did send back a bunch of photographs. You don't care about that either, huh?
I'm not really interested.
You don't care about space or the moons or suns or how big everything is?
I think that we should... I care about space, but I think what they're doing in space now is not so much that they care about it or they love it or they want to make something more beautiful. I think that they want to try to conquer the fear they have of what might be out there in space.
I see.
And if they're always afraid, by spending multi-millions of dollars to go look for what they're afraid of, what's the point? You're never going to find it.
Do you think they're up there looking for what they're afraid of?
I do.
They're looking for a boogeyman?
Oh, they're going to invade the world.
A lot of things motivated by fear. Yeah, I get that. I'm worried about what they're looking at.
And, how do you know that if they do invade the world, that it might not make it a better place?
That's true.
It's pretty terrible right now.
We would make good pets, right, Mom?
We would.
We would.
Some of us would.
Yeah, some of them we turn into food.
Some of us would be like Cujo.
They are something like Cujo. How about this? In 1924, the first transcontinental radio broadcast. This happened on July 31st. Do you know anything about this? Were you around for that?
What year was that?
1924.
No, not quite.
Not quite. A little too older than you, huh? Imagine hearing a voice from the other side of the continent when most people have never even made a long-distance phone call.
Like a radio broadcast?
Coast-to-coast radio suddenly made America feel much smaller. Overnight, entertainment and news became a national experience instead of a local one.
Well, I guess that's possible. That's how it all began.
That's just possible. It happened in 1924.
Yeah, because I remember when we were little, we used to take tin cans and tie a wire in between them and get far apart and talk in the can, see if the other person could hear us.
What were you saying in these cans?
Hello.
That's all you were saying?
Probably not.
You were telling jokes?
You know what? I'm 87. I don't remember.
Miss Johnson is a stinky butt. Something like that?
Could have. But I don't think so. I don't think we were mean kids when I were little.
All kids
We
are
were
mean,
nicer.
Mom.
No, we
all
weren't
kids
mean.
think they were nice, but all kids are mean.
Oh, worst thing we did was call someone on the phone and say, "Do you have Prince Albert in the can?" You know, those kind
Better
of
let 'em
little
out.
stupid things. Yeah,
Yes.
we weren't mean. We were just annoying.
Same thing. What's the difference?
No, it's not. Meanness is just not accepted.
Annoying is like a fly, huh? Mean is like an ant biting you. What are you saying here? The same thing to me.
Mean is doing something that might hurt someone and you don't care. You think it's funny. Being annoying is just, making a joke.
If you're being annoying on purpose, that's mean.
That's not.
If you're just annoying because you're just what you do, like you're a fly and you're just looking for food and you're an annoying fly, that's not mean. But if you're being annoying on purpose, that's mean.
If the fly bit me, that's mean.
I mean, I don't know what you're saying, man. We were just being annoying, not mean. That's the same thing,
Just
dude.
being annoying.
Which invention has changed communication more, radio, television, or the internet? What do you think?
Oh, of course, the internet.
The internet has brought us all together, hasn't it?
Yes, and that brings up a topic that I've been wanting to talk about on Facebook, but haven't figured out how to say it yet. All these people who are having a fit about these projects that they're building. What are they called?
Are you talking about the big batteries?
Yeah, the big battery things. But they don't stop to think about if they'd get their ass off of these little programs like, what's that one called where they show their naked bodies and stuff? Friend Me
OnlyFans?
or OnlyFans or all that shit. We wouldn't need all this stuff because they're on there 24 hours a day, and not just one person, but thousands of people showing their bodies off. And then they cry because they want to make something that's going to help the people who use the internet for real purposes.
Whoa,
Because
whoa.
these people are taking up all the...
People that are on OnlyFans aren't complaining about these.
Oh, they're all complaining.
Not the people on OnlyFans.
Oh, they want more.
Well, they're not the reason why the things are going up.
TikTok and all that crap.
This is an AI thing, not an OnlyFans thing.
What? It's anything that uses the power to run your cell phones and
Not really.
your computers and all that stuff.
You
Sure
made me
it
off a
is.
little bit because what we're doing right now, what we're worried about, or what they're trying to accomplish, I guess, is the generation of content that is being made. You're generating all kinds of stuff, and in order to do that, you have to send it to another place through the internet, and then they have to manufacture that content for you, and they send it back. Like you say, ChatGPT, can you make a picture of Princess Diana sucking on a lollipop? And it generates that for you. In order to do that, it has to travel to somewhere else to generate it. It happens very quickly. And then the battery is used to run their computers to generate that stuff. OnlyFans has got a camera. You're right in the fact that it's pulling from the energy grid. You have to be on all day. You're right about that. But has nothing to do with these.
It still has
Processing
something
plants.
to do with the processing plants because you're using energy to do that.
So no more online. Stop filming yourself.
I'm saying don't be online 24 hours a day.
Stop unboxing that 12-inch dildo and turn the camera off.
That's right.
I see.
Nobody gives a shit.
Well, people are paying to give a shit.
Yeah, stupid people.
People pay for that, dude. They're like,
Isn't
"Hi,
that sad that people pay for that? Isn't that sad?
I want to see a tattooed girl with 3 teeth and
I
nipple
find
piercings
that so sad.
to play with a sexual toy that resembles a hammerhead."
The people have reduced their lives down to sitting in front of a TV, watching someone they don't even know and will never meet take her clothes off, or him take his clothes off. I find that to be sad.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Well, you're the only one.
You have no life? That's your life? Come
It's
on,
income, Mom. They're
guy.
not doing it for free.
I'm not talking about the people doing it. I'm talking
people
about the
paying for it?
people that are watching it and paying for it. How sad that is.
You eat a pint of
That's
ice cream
your life.
every day.
But I'm not hurting anybody or watching anybody. I'm not sitting. I eat it every day for what, 5 or 10 minutes, not entire day, so I can watch somebody.
You're missing the point. I'm saying the
No,
money.
you're missing the point.
Okay, the money you spend on ice cream is your vice. You like that. That's your vice. Some people have whiskey as a vice. Some people have, jumping from a plane. That's their vice. I don't even feel alive until I feel like I'm almost going to die. And let's have that parachute in my back.
That's people with mental problems.
Everybody has a vice. Everybody has a problem. You have one too. Like I just pointed it
I
out.
have a little mental problem too. I like ice cream.
Okay, but if you took all that money and you distribute it on the internet to people on OnlyFans, say you have your 5 favorite, performers and you're helping them pay their rent, that's $50 a month. That's not okay?
I'm not talking about the person you're helping to pay their rent. I'm talking about you, the person who's helping them.
Hey, I'm not eating ice cream.
You're going to sit in front of your TV for hours watching this. What kind of life do you have?
Hours? I mean, how long do you think it takes to masturbate?
Come on,
Not hours.
please.
It takes about, I don't know.
People have lost their way.
People have, oh my God. Now you're pathologizing? Is that
I
right?
am.
All right, you want to move on, Ma?
I think so.
What were we talking about? Radio broadcasting?
I don't know.
You went off on a tangent there. We only have 2 more to go, Mom.
Good.
Do you know who Antoine de Saint-Exupéry is? Because I have no idea.
I have no clue.
Most people know this person as the author of The Little Prince. Do you know this book?
Oh, Shirley Temple?
I don't know. Is it? Fewer realize he was a pioneering aviator who flew dangerous mail routes and later vanished during a World War II reconnaissance mission. Another vanishing person. His own life sounds like something he might have written. I don't even know who this is.
I don't know who it is either, but I know there was a movie with Shirley Temple many, many years ago called The Little Princess.
The Little Prince.
Oh.
Yeah, women are always trying to take over men's things. It's a little prince, not princess.
I don't know. Some of those men are little princesses.
I want to be a prince too. There are a lot of little men that are princesses. Quite a few. And you have some of your favorite shows are filled with them.
Yeah.
What's the show that you love? I mean, it's just a barrage.
Survivor?
No. There are homosexual men on Survivor.
Oh.
And homosexual women on Survivor, obviously.
The one where they're making clothes?
Isn't it funny when you take the makeup off, you can tell who the dykes are?
Yeah.
I mean, suddenly you're just like, oh, that's
What is the name of the show where they're making clothes?
not top model. It's once you're in and next day you're out.
That's right. But anyway,
Yeah, that's a barrage of homosexual men going
many of them.
acting like an old black lady. Listen here, sugar.
And they may not
Those are my
even,
pancakes.
They may not even be homosexuals. That might be their little staging thing in order to get to where they want to get on this show.
Well, I don't think the judges care if you're homosexual or not.
No, because they're also homosexuals.
No, I don't know. Nina's
Oh,
not.
you don't think this little guy that flips his
That
hair?
guy is Law, whatever his name is. I hate
Yeah.
that he's on the show. He's not good at this.
Yeah.
He's what does he call himself? Like an image coordinator?
Oh, yes. He's perfect.
Listen, darling, those accessories are terrible.
Yeah.
What a smug punk.
But I like the show.
Anyway, I have no idea why that's here. It says, why are disappearances often more fascinating than confirmed deaths? What do you think? That's a good question. Where did they go? Like, think about that poor lady the Savannah Guthrie mom. And they're still freaking out about it because she's disappeared, but they don't have her body.
I think because when somebody disappears, there's never any closure for not only the family of that person or good friends of that person.
I want to see him dead.
Yeah, you want to know that they're definitely
dead.
or gone.
What
yeah.
But don't you think she's definitely dead and gone?
I'm sure that she probably is, and I'm sure they think she probably is, but they need to know that for sure.
But they do know for sure. She's no. They got the message from whoever it was that, we took her and she died right away, and then obviously our leverage for getting payment was gone, and so that was that. Something of that nature.
It could be just somebody being crazy too.
Yeah, but I predicted that.
Yeah, well, I'm sure she's
They
dead.
took her. She had a heart attack in a day or two, and they were like, "Oh, now we don't have anything to ask for."
But I think without proof in the back of your mind, you always wonder, like when my grandson Jared disappeared.
Yeah.
We always wondered,
Is he alive out there somewhere?
is he out there somewhere? So,
I
you
see.
know, you never know until you have the ashes in your hand.
You want to see the skull, huh?
That's right.
It's pretty dark.
Yeah.
That's his finger. Let me look at it again. Up, that's definitely his
That
finger.
is dark, but it's also what you need in order to continue on with your life without
Humans are
always-
weird.
Yeah, we
Wouldn't
are.
you agree?
Yeah.
Speaking of weird humans, Mom, you know Joan Crawford?
Yeah.
I don't know why there's no dates on this one. Joan just says Joan Crawford, no date. Joan Crawford helped define Hollywood's golden age, but her legacy extends far beyond the silver screen. Between fierce studio politics, legendary rivalries, Academy Award glory, and later family controversies, she became a symbol of both old Hollywood glamour and its darker side. Maybe she passed away on this day. And some
Is she the one that don't like wire hangers?
no wire hangers. That's right. Well, that book was written by her daughter,
No wire hangers.
who famously got 0 pennies from
This is true.
Joan Crawford's estate. That's why she wrote the book.
Yeah.
You're like, you bitch.
Well, do you know for sure that she was really that horrible bitch, or did her daughter make her that
she
because
lie?
she didn't leave her any money?
There's only one side of the story, right?
That's right.
You know, we
Joan
didn't get Joan's
Crawford's
side.
not there to give her side of it.
That's true. We got a one-sided story.
Yep. So who knows?
Well, you know, people love that movie.
Yeah, and she made a lot of money off of it because she didn't get any of Joan's money.
How much of a celebrity's reputation is shaped after they die?
I guess it depends.
Because when
Some-
she dies, you know, nobody just think, oh, Joan Crawford's no longer with us. What a great actress. They probably had a show that the hand does, and he goes like, you know, remembering the great Joan. And then the book comes out later, and they're like,
Oh,
oh,
wow.
maybe she wasn't so great.
Maybe she was evil.
Yeah, not so great, you know?
Yeah, I don't know.
Posthumously, like, you know, stamped on. Aren't you just not supposed to talk ill of the dead?
You would have to really have a lot of deep-seated hate
Hell yeah.
to write a book like that about your mother.
You're like, you know what? Fuck her.
Yeah.
I'm done with
So,
this. Yeah. That's probably true.
Yeah.
Wasn't she adopted, though? Wasn't even her real mom.
I thought she was adopted, and maybe that's why she never got any money.
How come you never made me call you Mommy Dearest?
Because I've never hit you with a wire hanger.
You can't afford wire hangers. There's a bunch of plastic ones around here.
I don't like wire hangers either.
Yeah,
Thank you, Joan. I don't like wire hangers either.
What other kind of hangers were there back in the day? Plastic, I guess, huh?
I don't know. They were when I was growing up. They were all wire.
They were wire, and then they had a little kind of like a paper shelf.
But my mother
kinda-
never hit me with a wire hanger.
She hit you with other things.
A switch
Even more aggressive.
of my own taking.
You'll go out and pick your switch, bitch.
Right.
Did she call you a bitch?
No.
She had other words for you.
I don't think my mother ever used a bad word.
You redhead
Not in my
trollop.
presence, anyway.
I see. All right. Well, did classic Hollywood create bigger stars because it controlled their image so tightly? You think back in the day, there is no internet. So these people get their images kind of like propped up on a facade, whatever we decide to tell you about. Because there's no cameras in the streets. There's no Instagram. Just if someone tells you, look at this beautiful star, this is a PR person or a publisher or a manager. So you get very little look into their private lives, right?
That's true. Like, how do you know for sure that all those horrible things happened with Marilyn Monroe? Maybe they didn't happen, but it was something they did to make her.
Speculation,
Yeah,
because nobody could really say.
right. So
You don't know. And
they
how
want
many
you to remember.
how many terrible things did people do that no one was there to see, right? Nowadays, you have big brothers everywhere. There's a camera everywhere.
It's one of the things that I dislike the most with movie stars are people who are supposedly important, that they come on TV to let you know, I was diagnosed with cancer and I'm going to be going through all this. Who cares? There's millions of people diagnosed with cancer. Are we going to put them on TV so you can feel bad for them?
Yeah.
Do I feel bad for you, Mr. Movie Star? And my neighbor, I don't feel bad for
You're
because
talking about
my
Alex
neighbor
Trebek,
is
the
not
way he just
important.
he said, everybody, I have cancer, I'm going to die soon. And then he went on TV like every day until he was dead.
Not just him, but lately, do you say, oh, this guy's letting you know that like this one lady, who was she? I've been diagnosed with what was the shaking Parkinson's disease.
Okay.
Why do we need to know that?
I don't disagree with you.
We don't need to know that she's sick and having problems.
Isn't it like, what was that magazine? It did Inquiring Minds Want to Know? Remember that?
Yeah, but I think that was not about people's illnesses.
Those
I
are
think
private
that was
lives.
more their private lives and
Well,
what they were
illnesses
doing.
I consider that a part of my private life, my health concerns. And
Yeah,
stuff.
but that's not what the magazine was about.
What were they saying?
The magazine was more about who's messing around with who and she's married to this person but dating this person.
I see.
That was, gossip column, what it was.
Rock Hudson's been seen with a man at a
Yeah.
Hollywood bar. Is he gay?
But people coming out on the news, that's part of the news. Oh, we got to announce that Ben Holiday, whatever his name is, just got diagnosed with,
Okay, I get it.
that's crazy. Who cares?
People obviously care a little bit. That's why they're saying it.
Well, you always care, but is that more important than your family member or your neighbor that may have that same illness?
Yeah, I don't want to know about my neighbors with their
Oh,
illness.
let me call up the hand and tell him, hey, guess what? I was diagnosed with da-da-da-da-da-da. Can I be on TV so people can see me?
Yeah, this is narcissistic behavior, sure.
Yes.
Yeah, so, but we don't need to know that.
No, we don't need to know
Okay,
anything about
good.
people.
Right, so Joan Crawford.
So shut up.
And her dumb book, whatever. Who gives a shit?
Yeah, who cares?
Who cares about her and her wired hangers?
The girl's still alive making money, so,
Is
she
she?
didn't get hurt too badly.
Well, she wrote a book. That's all I know. I don't know how much she made for that book and that movie.
Probably a lot.
Enough to buy Joan Crawford's house.
Because I think that everybody in the world watched that movie.
Do you think that girl has nothing but wire hangers now?
Probably.
She's like nothing
Gold
but
ones.
gold wired hangers.
Yeah.
All right, that's good, Mom. Are you good?
I'm always good.
That's 10 stories.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, good job.
But we just sweep right through this,
Well,
huh?
you went on a couple tangents there at the end.
Sweeping all the dirt out.
And give someone a microphone, they start going like, well, I'm going to tell you what I
Well-
think about everything.
But guess what? It's my chance to say this is how I feel about it.
If that's how you feel, good for you.
Yeah.
All right.
I mean, it's sad that people get sick or hurting, but, the whole world don't need to know.
So
it.
let me surmise. Ready? Okay. We teach fear to our children,
We do.
and we should stay out of the skies,
We should.
and you should probably shut the fuck up.
Yes.
All right. Good job, Mom. Well
All right.
done.
Don't ride in a helicopter.
All right. Well, that's it. July 31st is over. Are you good with that, Mom?
Yes.
Don't forget to join us at convoswithma.com. That is our Substack page. And listen to us wherever you listen to podcasts. And we'll see you on Monday.
Yes, we will.